Alright folks, good evening. Welcome to Late Night Chill Stream. We're doing Expedition 18 of No Man's Sky tonight. We're starting it up, Phase 1. Probably going to knock it out over the next 3 nights on this late night stream, depending on how much content there is. This is the archaeology one, so I've been looking forward to seeing this. Here's my ship. This is the old Wraith from Expedition, was it 16? 17? I can't remember. I renamed it to Mantaclops. I like it though. It's very nice. Let's see here. Let me make sure all these stream chats are working correctly. Hey, I see one's working correctly. Kick chat's working correctly. Hey there, Tanner. Good evening, good evening. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like everything's working. Alright. Let's fire up this expedition, see what we got going on. I think I'm going to do a not bringing any stuff run. Beginning of the expedition will start a new journey and place you on an unknown world. Alright, we're going in blind. No gear. For anyone not familiar with how the expeditions work, you usually want to take some supplies with you to make it a little easier. But I want the challenge.
Commencing Atlas System Suit Initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
Alright, we're on Nbanu 11. 68.3 degrees, that's nice and comfy. A little bit toxic, but not too bad on radiation. Looks like a fairly comfortable planet. We shall see about its weather patterns.
Laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Alright. Looks like the planet does have some weather patterns. Let's see what it looks like. Weather mild rain. Yeah, that's not much of a weather pattern at all. I like it. There's my guy. That's what I look like. Got my champas. Alright, let's see. Sign up at the Galactic Paleology Society and join the community on a journey to recreate ancient life forms and uncover secrets left undisturbed for millennia. Complete milestones to earn new equipment. Complete entire phases for special exclusive rewards. View progress in the space anomaly. Follow a path towards the rendezvous points. Bases, discoveries, and progress will be shared with main save. Yeah, there's no surprises there. Alright. Let's get into first person. I prefer my first person mode. Let's see, it's around here somewhere. There we go. So I need to find my ship first thing. Hey, wait a minute. How did that damage me? I was nowhere near it. What is this? Memory stone. What is this? What does this do? Ruined totem. So give me a blueprint. Weird. I'm gonna need some nanites, so I'm gonna try to scan some creatures.
Units received.
It's definitely just got some weird looking things. What's that big thing? Oh, it's I like to call those like cats with wings. A relatively common type of creature in the universe. Let's see what we have on our multi-tool so far. Boltcaster, barrel ionizer that's in the wrong spot. Actually, let's move that one there. By rearranging things, you can actually get power boosts by putting like-minded things next to each other. Let's see. Defense module, hazard shielding. There we go. A little bit of optimization. So there's my ship over there. I kind of like it. It's going to be all busted, so we're going to inevitably have to fix it. That's pretty standard for these. How bad is it? Ship communicator registers an incoming message. Frequency unusual. Broadcast on an antiquated bandwidth. But the signature is identifiable. Galactic paleology. 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 Paleology? Paleology. That's gonna bug me all week. Oh man, I don't know the language. Alright. Bring, collect, bones, earn big money. That's all we really needed, guys. Alright, attach the transmission details of an excavation schedule, plotting out a series of dig sites across multiple worlds. Collection of valuable relics are listed. Offered as a reward for participating explorers. Yeah, that's us. We're gonna go with paleology. Paleology. Yeah, paleology. That's what we're going with. I don't know how to words. Alright, first directive on the schedule is not a request for fossils as I had expected, but a request for artifacts. Perhaps the first phase is a test. So a little archaeology. How bad is the ship? Is the ship... No, the ship's not bad. For like once in the game's history. The ship is not broken. Let's hop out and get a little bit more scanning done. Oh. I'm done. Immediately jump back in. Let me out. Oh man, they're too far. You're not.
Units received.
Depending on how many creatures there are on the planet, it might actually be worthwhile to make sure to get it done. You get a big boost if you get all of them.
Units received. Units received.
Let's see, are there any other obvious creatures walking around? There's some obvious players walking around. Alright, let's take a look at the discoveries phase. 8 of 14. Oh man. Well, we'd get 3,500 nanites if we actually finish it. Yeah, we'll look at that in a minute. Alright, let's see what we got. Signal booster. Surge batteries. Prepackaged personal refiner. Okay, so it's going to be one of those. And 12 words of the language that we just said we didn't know. Alright. Something to be said for that. Let's install the refiner. And we don't need a force field. We're not going to need that. Let's see, do a quick scan. Any other creatures that wandered in? Let's see, of the ones we're missing, where are they? Underwater. Yeah, they're all underwater. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, what's the next milestone? Get an ancient artifact. Let's see. Scan for that. I gotta assume there are artifacts on the planet. Buried technology. Transmission tower. Subterranean relic. That's not the same thing as an artifact, though. Oh, what are you? Curious deposit. Use a signal booster to locate a dig site. Oh, okay. That's how they want me to do that. Signal booster. Okay, so the surge batteries are used to use the signal booster to get the thing. Okay, okay. Easy enough. I do like my starting ship design, by the way. Like, oftentimes, they're just not that great. This is on point. This is a nice little exploratory vessel. Nice symmetrical design. I even like the yellow color. It needs a good name, though. Let's get a really good look at it from outside before we decide on a name. Alright. Let's see, I just finished playing Final Fantasy X on stream on Saturday. Let's give it a name. I'm going to call it the Gullwing. A little homage to FFX2, which I will not be playing. Let's see. The Gullwing. Oop, the space got missed. There we go. Now we gotta go find our spot. Is that our spot? No, that's not our spot. There's our spot. A little far away. We're gonna do a orbital hop. The idea behind an orbital hop is it makes it, in theory, it makes it in theory a lot easier, because you don't have to spend the whole time going into the atmosphere. There we go. First time I messed up my orbital hop, but rather than like 5 minutes of flying, we got it done in like 20 seconds. We do need to make the ship go a little faster. It's a very slow exploration ship. Alright, we should be able to find... We need like some keys. There we go. I don't know how many keys we're gonna need, but usually it's not that many. There's where we're gonna use the keys. Let's go get that exposed. Alright, that's our target. This is actually a very friendly planet. No wacky storms or anything like that. think it's because my ship's parked on top of it that one's going to be particularly difficult. We'll go get this other one instead. How many I actually need? Let's check. Alright, where? Oh, where? Get this other one. Man, that one was deep. Alright. Here's our... Did I dig a hole? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not bad at all. We only needed 3. Alright, what do you got? Case files. Historical documents, 1407 years old. That's not even old. Why would anyone bury that? Alright. But it was good enough to get the quest done. Those are like pseudo-randomly rolled, so... Didn't get a good reward. It's probably not going to be worth very much because of that. Alright, computer plans, scatter blaster, biohazard suits. The only really important one of those was the computer plans. We're not going to even put the scatter blaster on, to heck with that. We will, however, put on the upgrade. What did that one give me? Oh, that one's really good. This is worth 1.6 million. It's actually worth more than I thought for the case files. We found the Epstein flight logs. Alright. Report to the GPS field office. Bring excavated artifact to the society. Alright. Easy enough. Where is the society, though? That begs a question. Oh, it's not in here. Charge the hyperdrive with a warp cell. Do I happen to have a warp cell? Probably don't. Let me find some water so that we can get that done before we leave the planet. Big water over here. There we go. We'll just land here. Pardon me while I cough into my microphone. Oh my god. This ship is stuck. Let me go. I've never actually had this bug before. That's kind of neat. That is definitely new. Well, while it's doing that, we don't have the supplies to make a warp cell anyway. Alright, well, it appears that I am actually soft locked, so I'm going to have to go back to the menu. Wait. Oh my god, I figured it out. Alright, so in that case, we'll just start mining. That was such a weird little bug. We need some dihydrogen. We need to not piss off the Sentinel. Get some free oxygen. Wait, did I ever scan you before? Okay, I have seen them before. No, that's not. Okay, good. This is ferrite dust. That's what we needed. Alright, so then that should allow us to craft the antimatter housing. We need a little more. And then we need chromatic metal and condensed carbon. Okay. It's going to take a little longer than I thought it would. So let's see if we can't get our water creatures. Something. Very small.
Units received.
Much bigger.
Units received.
Those are on the other side of the rocks. Got some rays.
Units received.
Little
Units
squiddle
received.
things. Ooh, some big rays.
Units received.
How we doing on oxygen? We're good. We found everything in this little pool. Those are dangerous. The Vissel horrors. This is a slightly dangerous ocean. Alright, so one thing we need a bunch of carbon. Oh, this thing's cute. Oh, he's gonna drown himself. We need a bunch of carbon so that we can make the condensed carbon. We got like 2 suns in the sky. We might have a copper deposit up ahead too, which is good because I haven't said the word yet, but we do need it. Is that what that is? Yes. Aren't I lucky? So we're going to turn the copper into chromatic metal using the refiner. But that's going to burn carbon too. The intergalactic police are watching me. He's not looking too closely. They sometimes get a little ornery depending on how defensive they are about a particular planet. Yeah, he's not actually trying to scan me. He's just hanging out. Man, this is not a good deposit. See how it's like mixed in with the other rock? Could be better. Might be more effective than the plants. Carbon crystals. Carbon. Ooh, what do you do too? Hostile plants give oxygen. And we can use that oxygen to charge our life support.
Recharge.
That's probably about enough carbon. So we will charge our...
Technology recharge.
Alright, we got our chromatic metal being made. Meanwhile, we will make the antimatter housing after we get 15 more ferrite dusts. That's just a small mineral item. Ferrite dust. Alright, we got plenty. I'm actually going to get a little more just so I can make 2 more cores. And maybe I won't. A little less common than I thought. Whoa. He's making a wake. The game is not respecting land and water right now, but that is impressive that he makes a wake. See if we got any different life in the pool now.
Units received.
We're at 13 of 14. And our unfound one is a rare underwater, but it says always active day or night. Alright, so we're gonna make the warp cell. Thought I had enough to make the end. Oh, I have to grab the chromatic metal out. Here we go. Alright, so we can now leave the planet at any point. Descendants complete. Supreme radiation and creature pellets. Oh, that's for scanning all those creatures. Doing things a little out of order, I guess. That's fine, though. So if he's not in this pool of water... Ow. Why did I do that? This went right smack into that thing. You'd think I'd know better, but no. Oh wait, we can't kill that one. That one's not technically a hostile plant. Whoa, that's a big
Units received.
nizite. Sure, why not? Do I need armored clams? Probably not.
Received.
I don't see our rare creature. Those armored clams are interesting, because those are only underwater, but they're showing underground from here. That means there's an underwater cave system down there. Let's see if we can't punch in. We're almost there. Where'd they go? Oh, they're still down. There it is. I think
Technology
we
recharge.
definitely do need to...
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Kind of barren down here, though.
Units received.
Maybe if there's a rare underwater creature, it'll be, you know, in the cave. Where does this cave go? Does it actually go anywhere? full of clams. Well, it's about time to head up. And yes, we can actually charge that oxygen one too. Actually, wait, no, we can't. We can't charge that other oxygen one. But it's fine. Alright, so we did not find the creature. We'll check another water puddle. The 3,500 nanites is going to be very worth it. Now, I never did check these little puddles here either. We'll do that real quick. You know, for a planet that's relatively benign, it sure does burn. Sure does burn your life support quick. It's probably that toxicity. Uh-oh. Had to get out of there. The cops were checking me out. Oh. What's that? No, 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 no. Oh, he almost got a scan on me. Get underwater. He won't follow me and look for me here. Alright, Supreme Toxin Protection. That's good. We needed those. No sign. Alright, we've now checked all three of these little puddles. I'm going to assume it's not in this zone. So we're going to go grab our ship and we're going to fly to another section of water. Let's do this from space. That's pretty far away. So we're coming down over pretty much entirely water. There'll be some land. Oh, good. How convenient. See if we just scan from the surface. See what shows up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Not seeing any rare critters. Must find the rare creature. Not very deep ocean. lot of people on this planet. Where are you hiding? Ooh, what structure is this? Sometimes structures can be used as a... When you land at a structure, it likes to spawn in whatever's nearby. So sometimes landing at a structure can cause a heck of a lot of mob spawns. Whoa. Looks like the game's gotten a little more finicky about landings. Where am I? I'm like trapped. I'm clipped through the building. Okay. Let's take off again. It's probably going to crash. Going up. So we'll have to remember that for the rest of the the rest of the expedition, is that it's just a little finicky, because usually it'll just tell you like you can't land if you can't land. It looks like now it's going to kind of try, but then get mad about it. There it is. Here's our rear creature.
Units received.
Let's see. Der Croxum. Who's kind of cool looking? That one. Oh yeah, little featherhead whale. I like it. Alright. 3,500 nanites. Let's get out of here. Get off this podunk rock. And away we go. Alright, let's fire up the warp
Technology
drive.
recharge. Technology recharge.
Where's the... Oh, it's all the way down there? Wow. So we're taking a bit of a jog. We'll have to see what other things we can do while we're on our way there for the for phase 1. Reach the GPS field office. Wait, is that the same thing? Yeah, it is. Let me double check this thing. Yeah, that's the one. Definitely doing some things differently on this expedition. Alright, collect a complete fossil. I can't do that until after I get there, because then that gives me fossil plants. Defeat an ancient guardian. Oh my. Discover minerals. Yeah, that one we can do ahead of time. Alright, let's land on any given planet and do that one. I mean, to be honest, we can even do that one in the water if we have to. A lot of nice wet planets on this this patch. This is actually a very scenic planet. I like it. Everything's like jutting up out of the water. Very cool. You can tell this is like Worlds 2 content. Wonder what this place looks like on the when a storm happens.
received.
Alright. Ooh, animal. A little snuffleupagus looking fella. Hey, buddy. Alright, that should be a mineral.
Units received.
Those are all the same type, even. Whoa. Oh, it's like a plant critter.
Units received.
Are you friendly? Yeah, friendly enough. Yeah, these definitely no predators on this planet. Let's see what's going on under the sea. Need to find some minerals.
Units received.
That should be a mineral.
Units received. Units received.
Oh, that's a plant.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
That's definitely a mineral.
Units received.
It wasn't even a real cave. It's just a dead end. The planet actually has a remarkable amount of mineral lack of diversity. I'll have to come back up on land, try our hand at very small mineral deposits. That should count.
Units received.
About. Is there any other? Kind of like those guys. Well, let's go to another planet in the system. This one is very cool looking, though. Looks like there's a couple planets over here. Flame ruptured planet. Yeah, that sounds like a planet that's going to have a lot of minerals. Minute and 2. Let's see what we can craft in the meanwhile. Not much.
Technology installed.
Alright, we got the oxygen recycler. Let's plug that in over there. No, that doesn't matter to that one. That'll give us a little more underwater time. Right. We approacheth. got what looks like cryovolcanoes. The guy named the planet Liquid Slop. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Got a small structure down here. Ooh, it has a landing pad that's active. Free landing. If you land on a landing pad, you don't have to pay a launch cost to get off it. Alright.
Units received. Units
Oh.
received.
Oh. Well, that was kind of neat.
Units received.
Alright. That got us our 10 minerals. Alright, advanced laser, supreme defense, inventory slots. Don't mind inventory slots at all. We'll install that one next to the other mining laser. And the shield
Thermal
module,
protection falling.
that should go next to the other one. Thermal protection. Oh yeah, we don't have any of that yet. It's only 124 degrees. How hot is it? Let's go inside, see what they got going on here. Hot enough. Well, hello, alien friend. I'm just here to steal from you, primarily. Oh, you don't even have anything. You're like poor. Eh. But I can get the ferrite dust that I need from this planet, and I need a lot of ferrite dust. I'm hoping to get like 10 warp cores before I leave. Well, that's pure ferrite. Still good though. I need some. But I mostly just need the dust. Nope, that's not dust. Do also need dihydrogen. This planet is a a gold mine.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the thermal protection is not falling that much. The game will actually tell you how long you have till death. So it says critical exposure would be 13 minutes and 26 seconds. So it's not all that dangerous here. I mean, I've been on planets before where you pop out of your ship and it's like 9 seconds. Like, oh, okay. I better get back in. Alright. Got a lot of ferrite dust out of that. We're going for 10 warp cores. Oh, we need oxygen for those too. Painful. Now let's see, you have oxygen. It's almost certainly the best way to do it. Although I also need oxygen.
Technology recharge.
Is there by any chance a large deposit of oxygen nearby? Yeah, there's a small deposit of oxygen nearby. see, where's more hostile plant life? There's one. Ooh, what do you got in there? Health restoratives. Abandoned cargo drops. Eh, doesn't really look like it's gonna be worth it. Not to get like a 2-star bounty on myself. Grab like 2 or 3 more hostile plants, and then move on. Alright. There we go. We still got 180 oxygen left. That's just fine. We need more chromatic metal. So that means we need something like copper. That'll work. Found some. Since this is a very mineralogically active planet, that is not even surprising in the slightest. Oh, this is a much better deposit too. Not broken up with the other rock. Very nice. Let's dig ourselves a little trench. Come at it from underneath. Sadly, though, it's a kind of a small deposit. What are you gonna do? Yeah, we got about half as much actual copper out of it as we got out of the other one, despite the fact that the other one was a little not as great. That was a good cache of oxygen. Alright, let's bring the ship down. No point in going back for it, right? I'll burn the fuel. I didn't actually pick up any more of the carbon, did I? We can put all this regular carbon into there to get activated carbon, or condensed carbon, though. I'll just let that process. And then we'll have like 10 warp cells once we're done with this, so that ought to give us the ability to get all the way down to that point. I'm kind of wondering, though, some of these things that said, like, fight a Great Guardian, I don't know what those are. It sounds like something that'll be fun. I haven't seen them. Right. Oh my god, that takes so much. Antimatter housing and antimatter. Wait. Why does it say I need to craft antimatter? Oh, I wasn't crafting the warp cells. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was crafting the wrong thing and then getting confused.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's do one last check here. Defeat an ancient guardian. Assemble an avian. Report to the DPS office. Sounds good. And it's hard to even say how many jumps that's going to be. But it's going to be a few. Maybe I should try to go buy a warp upgrade. I think I should. Warp distance upgrade for the ship. If there's a station in the system, it should have one. It's a Gex system. It'll have a station. Where's the station at? There it is. But will the station have a warp upgrade for a ship? Who knows? If not, we can just do it through the anomaly. Assuming we can summon the anomaly. Alright, where's the ship stuff? This one doesn't have ship stuff? Wait, there it is. That's the fabricator. Purchase improvements. Right. Oh. No, that's all locked out right now. Alright, what do you got going on? Mission agent. The options we do have. I'm just checking to see if I can buy a bunch of oxygen. That'd be sweet. Oh, I can buy a bunch of copper though.
Product received.
Cost me a lot of my money. I don't have any money yet. Okay. No sign of an upgrade for a ship. Oh wait, there it is. You, good sir. I need to talk to you. This is why we did those nanites earlier. Alright, launch thrust. Hyperdrive. Significant upgrade for hyperdrive. He only has the one? What's the generator actually for? I'll look that up real quick. I just do not know. New craftable ships need reactors. Oh, okay. So it's for crafted ships. That's why I wouldn't know, because I don't make crafted ships.
Product received.
But we can at least get that one installed. Alright. So right now we have 123 on the range, 266. That's great. That is an absolutely excellent upgrade. Makes us much more fuel efficient. Now instead of one, hopefully we can do more than one. Yep, we can get there in one jump now. Saved me a warp core. Let's see. I'm gonna see if there's another station to be had. It's far away. And then suddenly it's not. See if they also have a warp core upgrade. Purchase upgrades. Oh man, he's got nothing. Although a good pulse engine upgrade would be worthwhile. Let's see. An A-class pulse engine upgrade.
Product received.
And sure, why not a B-class? And yeah, let's get the launch efficiency too.
Product received.
In the shield. We're just gonna deck our ship out a little bit. And we'll head on down to the... And if we end up changing ships, we can just take these mods off. Let's see, launch thruster. Pulse engine goes next to pulse engine. So let's see. Doesn't really tell you the speed, but you'll see it. That one was an 11%. That other one was an 11% as well. That's fine. Scatter blaster, we still don't want that one. That ought to cut a lot of our time off moving between planets within systems as well. Alright, so there's our spot. The Dig 1. And we have no pulse engine fuel. Well, we're in space. Let's see. So we can't find a few asteroids to shoot for, not silver. We want silver, we want probably tritium for this ship? Yeah. Here's another one. Ah, there we go. Got a big field. We're just gonna gather like maybe 1,000. Why are those getting gold? And platinum. I don't want gold and platinum. Is it the little ones? Darn, we ran into a field of precious metals. How worthless. As opposed to real life, where this would be where we just parked the fleet until it was all worthless. Yeah, that's not going to be tritium. Oh well, we got enough for a little while. We'll wander into it, I'm sure.
Technology recharge.
We're at 95% gas anyway. I'm just going to kind of guess this is the site. What with the obvious excavation and all. Alright, we've arrived. Paleology Society agent catches my eye. Who flew in here with a helicopter? Why is everything exploding? Hey, wait a minute. You guys? Was that after me or was that coincidental? I think this guy's fighting those, not me. Let's get under shelter a little bit. Alright, to collect reward, avian fossil, inventory slots 3, Gek words 11. Okay, we're learning this language crazy fast. Upgrade, upgrade. Collect a complete giant fossil. No ancient bones have been detected on this planet. What about those ancient bones? Those look a lot like ancient bones to me. Alright, let's see what this other guy has. He looks like a shopkeeper. Exchange specimens. Okay, I like it. So swap offers, okay. Now I can sell. Now we're rich. And richer.
Units received.
Got 2.4 million bucks now. Sadly, he doesn't sell fossils. Alright, so we need a planet with ancient bones. What's that? This has ancient bones. You lying game. Are there any other ancient bones? I don't see any. Just that one. Now, I'll believe it if it says the planet doesn't have them after the one. This kind of is what it is. Ancient bones are detected in the system. Okay, that's good, though. That means we don't have to, like, run around. Salvageable scrap. So, what's on this little moon? Nothing. Can we see this moon? We probably can't. So we've got just a whole bunch of little planets that are kind of hidden. There's this one. Ancient bones! Alright, let's go to this one. Let's go to the bone planet. Everyone likes bones.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, I'm not that worried. Look, did it pull me out of warp for that? Bro. Where'd my bone planet go? I mean, it's a pirate, but he's only worth 160,000, and I'm carrying 2.4 million. Not really worth stopping for. I'm not carrying any contraband, am I? No, no contraband. I don't know why they would have been wanting to scan me. We'll make our stop right here, next to these two trailers. A moistureless planet. Sporadic sentinels. See if there's any free stuff. Ooh, that's free stuff. Alright, we've got a skull. So we need a rib cage, it said. Oh, that's actually moderately far away. Yeah, well. Leg day. For anyone unfamiliar with the game, if you hit your melee attack at the exact time that you hit your jetpack and you do it just right, like melee attack makes you move forward a little bit, like negligibly, but it changes your angle when the jetpack engages. Jetpack go up or jetpack go forward. So depending on how well you time the hit is the extent of the forward angle. So if you do it really well, you can get a heck of a forward angle going. Now, they actually put in a mod to the game, not like a game mod, but like a mod for your suit to allow you to just do that kind of a jump. But it burns a slot, and it actually isn't all that much better, if even as good. All right, we got like, it looks like 2 fossils here, 3 fossils. Oh, we're good. We're gonna be in the money. Let's get these bones and those bones. Those bones.
Technology recharge.
We need more bones. What about right here, though? We need more bones right here. Not so much. That one over there looks like it has like 4 bones, though. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Free oxygen. Oh, look at all these bones. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bones. 8 bones. That's what I needed. Give me the bones. Gosh, so many bones. Alright, I think that's all of them. Well, now that's probably not good. I think this is going to be one of those Guardians it was talking about. I've only got 1,000 rounds of ammo, too. Can we make some more ammo? There we go. 2,200. That's fine. Nothing? I was all prepped. I was thinking it was going to be a big deal. Alright, collect a fossil. Alright, I got all the parts. That's a plus. Let's bring the ship in and we'll get back to the other planet. And away we go. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. That wasn't too bad. 2 fossil beds, we got everything we needed. I might end up having to make a base, though, before I can put down the fossil thing to assemble it. Alright, collected an entire skeleton. Reward, Supreme Geology Cannon upgrade. That's the grenade that destroys Earth. Prepackaged Geology Cannon, and a thermal protection. That's a good deal. Probably use all of those. The thermal protection I'll tie in to there. Geology cannon, we'll just tie in right there. And the cannon upgrade. Rapid ground excavation. I love it. Alright, what's my next mission? Defeat an ancient guardian. Sure, why not? Let's look at this avian one too. Package finished skeletons into portable exhibits. Can I trade with this guy? Herbivore skull, ovine, armored ovine, crown of bones, grazer skull. Where is a flyer? The good thing is these are actually based on the creatures in the game. Like, that's actually kind of impressive. I did not anticipate that. But I'm recognizing an awful lot of them. Oops. So he just seems to have skulls. Oh no, he has everything. I don't know if it tells you, though, which one is which. I mean, obviously wings are wings. Let's get this one. Oh, I have to give him 3? Give him some cow legs. Some fins.
Threat perceived.
Alright. Some wings. We want wings. Wing stubs. That doesn't sound like wings. Tailbone. I don't know which one counts as which. Alright. An arm for a leg. Still good to get that done. Prepackaged teleport receiver. Awesome. Don't mind if I do. Let's slap that in there. We're out of space on our ship. Alright, use the avian fossil. Why? What are you doing? Gestures. Wow. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was trying to like mine that guy's face. Use the avian fossil display to again. Alright, I need to make a base. That's what it comes down to. Let's just make one like really near here. They're there. The cat aliens are there. Let's build our base. This all seems fine. Let's build it right here. It's going to be just a fossil exhibit to get the quest done. Oh my god, it says I need more chromatic metal. On the plus side, I did pick up a whole mess of copper when we were at the station. So I should be able to just get that churning. That's why I spent all that money on it at the time. Yo, flat top bro. What's up? It's kind of a nice place. Definitely has that old abandoned country or abandoned world vibe. It was meant to be a seat, so you want to sit on its face? Sounds about right. Alright. Can we build a base here? No prior claims. Looks like we do have a nearby neighbor, though. Literally just building it. Alright. We got a bird. I think that he probably looked like this. Yes, yes. And he had a long thing. And those are totally wings. And a yeah. The Exclanusius. Sure, that's probably how it really looked. Curated exhibit can be sold, traded, or redeployed. All right, we did it. We totally made a legitimate fossil. Is it worth anything? Yeah, not really. But we can get rewards for it. Movement upgrade, launch thrusters upgrade, and nanites. Nice. That was actually a really good one. 274% jetpack. Heck yeah, yeah. Alright, so this other one, though, we have to get rid of something in order to put something on. We already have. You know, I'm not going to use the rockets. I have to move this one. There we go. So that got us another 20% bonus. Alright. Guardians defend bones of the fallen. Return to space and survey planets for ancient bones. Okay, so we're probably going back to that other planet we had. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I thought it was that eye I found earlier, but maybe not. Alright, it was the other dinky little... It wasn't that one. Is it this one over here? Yes. Ancient bones. We're going back. We'll pull out the rest of that chromatic metal we made. Got some nice bones. Yeah, so disturbing the eye may disturb the slumber of a living stone guardian. Ensure reanimated guardians are defeated before restoring this relic in the home. I didn't see a guardian when I messed with that one. It says may. It doesn't say will. It's probably fine. No chance of a giant creature showing up and killing me. Alright. Now let's head to a part of the planet no one's on. Away from anyone else. Man, this planet is like crazily inhabited. Is that a sentinel pillar? Wild. Definitely leg day now. Yeah, that's like a sentinel pillar. Alright. I'm gonna take my ship rather than walk. Sentinel pillar would actually be a pretty good find right now, but I don't know if I really want to put together the time to put together a sentinel ship. I got one outside of Expedition anyway, so this will save a little bit of walking.
Warning. Threat detected.
Pirates are attacking the archive. Do I want to defend the archive? I guess. I don't know what I get for it, so why not, right? There's only 2 enemies. Shooty shooty. My shield's not doing that great.
Shield down. Units received.
I have to be a little careful here.
Damage taken.
Let's get the shield up. Man, is he like right on my ass? Crap. I need to get out. I need to get out. Oh, we have a crash. We have crash. Man down. Well, I guess we'll never know what it was. Oh, nice cave. Why does it my launch thrusters are damaged? Lame. I mean, I understand why it would, but... Alright, that's where we need to go. Because we do want that stuff back that we were carrying. Alright, I need dihydrogen and good ferrite. And we need to make a mental note to not engage in combat without supplies to charge our shields up. Although, to be fair, I thought it was only 2 enemies, but then there were clearly 3 people shooting at me, so... That's also no good. Is no good. Alright, that should be enough.
Technology recharge.
Looks like I actually kept my inventory. That's kind of weird. Then what's at the grave? And why do I care what's at the grave? Well, now I just kind of want to know what's at the grave, though. Inquiring minds want to know.
Component repaired.
Alright, we'll head back over to the grave. We'll have to do a hop. Not much of a setback, if any. I'm actually kind of wondering what's even going to be here. Oh, some fuel, a little bit of... a couple items. Alright, so let's land. And get our bearings back onto the thing for the mission. Oh, that's like way closer. Ouch. Looks like someone's already been digging here before. Guardians awaken. Oh, they're not tough.
Now protection falling.
It's just the one Guardian? Just the one Guardian. Okay. Expedition, do not disturb. Prepackaged personal force field unit, shell greaser, scatter blaster. I'm not going to use any of those. I'm going to use the multi-tool upgrade though, but that's it. Alright. So that's got our phase 1 complete. fluid dynamic poster plans, taxonomy poster plans, and spirals poster plans. So in other words, poster plans. I need to find some... Wow. So that guy's ship just come in and like, boom. Like bounced. Let's head up to the station. See if we can buy some sodium. Because that's what I could have used to charge my deflector shield. Let's start looking at phase 2. The dig phase 2. Collect a complete fossil. Adopt animals. Oh, I know someone who'd like that quest. Cover and analyze buried data. We'll probably do that one first thing. Alright, come on, have sodium for sale. That's all I want. Sodium and or oxygen. Oh man, you got nothing. Useless. Well, let's see here. It is after midnight, so that is where I'm going to actually have to leave it for tonight. Take a look here. I should be back tomorrow night, though. But as always, I appreciate you guys being here. And